Okay, welcome back. Yeah, so we're about to start the night phase of day one in the Triple Threat Challenge. You can see that I have played for 1 hour and 51 minutes so far on this save, and I can promise you that most of that was just literally planting grass on field 4 yesterday. I think, like I said, it was like an hour and 30 minutes just planting grass, so you did not miss much. Um, yeah, everything was good on the pH and nitrogen level. I'm happy with that. We need to go buy a roller, and we need to start rolling very quickly. Uh, because it's gonna get dark, and we need to get gas, dude. Like, man, this gas modifier, we're using a lot of gas, is definitely gonna be a challenge because it's a big field. Need to find a gas station. Where is a gas station? Over here. All right. Looks like we're gonna go the opposite way first to get some gas. So yeah, I had a lot of challenges trying to edit the video yesterday. I am not a video editor. I have a lot to learn. I messed up the music on like the fast forward phase, and then I don't even know if the fast forward phase really worked well. I feel like it was a pretty silly fast forward phase. Hopefully I get better at it as I go. Um yeah, I'm sorry in advance for any horrible editing. And if you do know how to edit stuff and you can help teach me a few things, I'd be open to that. I'm using I think I'm using CapCut to edit stuff right now. Pretty sure that's what it is. And I was messing around a little bit with it, actually a lot with it the other day. Between that and I don't know, it's not easy. That's for sure. Some people, I guess, are just amazing. This, watch other people's videos; they're so good. God. All right. Let's see. Just pull up to the pump here. Nope. Gotta be in the vehicle to refuel. No big deal. And we're good to go. That was really quick. These are those super pumps, you know, they just immediately they shoot out like 9 million gallons of gas a second. No big deal. Oh, I already forgot how to get back. So another thing I noticed yesterday when I was doing the video stuff is that the music volume and the sound of the tractor and stuff were way too loud. I'm hoping that I was able to get in there and fix that for today's video. I think for the most part I fixed that. I've been messing around with the OBS Studio stuff as well, and I shouldn't have any issues with the sound today as far as like me talking over the volume goes. I'm not gonna delete the other video and go through it because, you know, you might as well see the mistakes I make. Who cares? Plus, it would kind of kill the legitimacy of the challenge, I think, if I did that. Um, yeah, I haven't looked at. I think we have enough money to honestly get our whole field going. I don't feel too concerned about it right now. I'm worried about how much horsepower it takes to use the roller. Right, I just can't remember if this tractor can pull the roller or not. The problem with the other tractors that we have that we can buy, though, is that they have less. Either they have less horsepower, or it's just a little bit more horsepower for a lot more money that we just can't spend. And the other problem is that there's no front load attacher, which we definitely need for the mower that I plan on buying to mow the grass with, and also the front 3-point, and then the front load attacher as well for the pallet fork and everything we need there. I think that's just too much to miss out on with this tractor, and I'm not experienced enough to really know another tractor to use outside of that. But yeah, looking at the tractors, like I wanted to play with this fast track, but this thing, I don't know. I just don't know what to say about that one. And then, medium tractors, like you can come here and get the Challenger, but there's no front, there's no 3.0 front on this one. And it's not even an option. So, check the cell again. Nothing we're going to be using. So let's grab our roller and go get to rolling before it gets too dark. 46K. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? And it's 120 horsepower. So this thing is going to be horrible. This is going to be a horrible experience. It's going to be another fast forward shot. And yeah, hopefully I don't screw up the fast forwarding when I do this. Because nobody wants to watch me roll a field for just an hour or however long this is going to take. This is definitely going to take a minute. And since I'm not really using AI to do any of this stuff, it's just more of an issue. That's why we're going to have to fast forward this. I will say this. If you're playing Farming Simulator, I make it sound like it's such a hassle to have to roll a field or plant. I actually enjoy it. It's just relaxing. You can sit there, roll the field, no big deal. Plant, whatever. This game is extremely relaxing. Alright, so here's what I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to end up killing anything by doing this because I'm too new for that. So, yeah. We're just going to give it a shot. And hopefully, I don't think, maybe you can't destroy anything on, like, right when you plant it. Oh, yeah, look at that. I can barely pull this thing. This is not going to go well. Alright, what time is it? I don't know. It's 6:47 a.m. right now where I'm at, so we'll see how long this takes. This might not be as bad as I thought it would be, though. I mean, the 12-meter width is much better than 4.6, you know? Guess we're gonna do it in triple the speed, right? I have a feeling we'll probably miss a few spots, but it is what it is. Can't be perfect. I'm also thinking about maybe just doing this as like live content. I kind of run out of things to say. Doing a video, talking to my buddies or talking to people in chat, I think would be better eventually. And I know sooner or later I'm going to branch back out to like Police Simulator. And I'll stream some Counter-Strike even though we are not doing so hot in CS right now. Like, it has not been going well. think I need like 3 or 4 more wins to get my premier rating, something like that. So stop out and check this real quick and see. Yeah, okay, so I don't know why I thought that would be different. Tractor is dirty. Got mud everywhere. I'm pretty sure dirt doesn't do too much. I think it's just like a visual effect. That'd be cool if it like kind of, you know, made the wear and tear on your tractor guard a little bit if you didn't keep it clean. I do know if you're playing in first person mode though, eventually it gets really hard to see out of your tractor depending on what you're doing, and you want to wash it anyways at that point. So when we get to that point, we'll probably buy a pressure washer. I think to save money on our accommodation stuff, we'll get a tent. I don't have that mod on with a camo tent that costs like 20 bucks, but the Highland Fishing expansion, I'm pretty sure has like a 20K tent that you can buy, or it might be like 400 bucks, I can't remember, but it's cheaper than the other options. So we're probably gonna go that way until we get enough money to actually set up a house. So yeah, just sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the rolling process. I'm gonna fast forward this and we'll get back to work after we finish rolling the field.
Like
Okay, man. We are done rolling. Definitely not the best method to roll. I get it. People are gonna be like, "Why aren't you using the GPS lines?" I don't know, man. Real men don't concern themselves with GPS lines. You know, you think I'm gonna let a little line tell me where I need to roll? Nah, man. Real men just go by feel. They get it done. Pretty sure that field's good to go. So, yeah, night farming always kind of cool. Uh, we're done rolling. We're gonna go check out and see what's going on now. Everything looks solid. Tractor is a complete disaster. Alright. I'm going to save it. Because that's a lot of work. We don't want to disappear. And then we're going to look and see what kind of tent we can put up or house or whatever. But it's cheap. Like I said, here's the tent right here. This is definitely what we're going to use. And put it kind of off in the corner. And there we go. Yeah, so this concludes day one. Not a bad day. We got a fill today. We rolled, planted, fertilized. We got grass going. That's the strat we're going to go with. We only have a few fields we need to buy for the green bean thing. We're sitting at 204K, which is not bad. Um, Pretty happy with that. Got 2,500 from the loan that came out overnight. So, all right, yeah, this is a disaster over here. All right, the grass is growing. It's looking good. Looking good. And we really don't need to do anything to it. I think it's fine. We don't need to fertilize anymore. Yeah, we don't need to do anything there. We're gonna hop in the little tractor. And we're gonna go start preparing for when we harvest this grass. Their crop looks like it withered. Yeah. Oof, they need to take better care of their stuff. That is not cool, guys. Just let a whole field go to waste like that. Mm-mm-mm. It is not my responsibility to keep their stuff going. That is on them. It's probably Katie, dude. The chick's a slacker in this game, man. She only cares about the animals. Lets all of her fields go to waste. I doubt it was Ben. That dude keeps up with stuff. I gotta find that temple at some point. Like, I know we have to rebuild a temple somewhere on this map. So, yeah. Don't know where the hell that's at, though. Alright, we got our roller, we got our planter, we got grass growing. We don't have a fertilizer. I don't know if we need one outside of what we have. We could get one, but that costs more money, and those contracts usually just aren't good. Like, you're usually spending more money buying the fertilizer than you are getting, like, completing it. So I just don't see a point in doing that right now. Just go ahead and look at baling. Like, I don't see this. This is the baler that I think we're gonna have to get. It's 120 horsepower, so we'll be able to carry it at least. Ooh, this one is 100 horsepower, and I don't see any reason why we shouldn't get this instead of the other one. So, yes, that's my answer. I think we're definitely gonna get this Very Pack V190 XC Plus, the Crone. Um, they're all 10 miles per hour. This one's lighter than the Go Wool, whatever this is. And yeah, I think this is gonna be our baler. Probably go ahead and just snatch this up. I don't see why not. 70K? Oh no. Yeah, I guess it's 10,000 more dollars. I guess that would be it. 70. I think we can afford 70K too, though. Something else I've been thinking about on the pig farm that we have to make is pigs are. I mean, I know people say they're easy, but I feel like they're kind of a pain to feed correctly, especially with the policies that we have going from red tape, because they take like I'll go to it in a minute, but I'm pretty sure you have to feed them like barley, oat, grain. Like they need like multiple different crops to get that perfect diet for them. And I feel like we're gonna get hit really hard when we start the pig farm. I am not happy about that at all. But as far as these balers go, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and buy this one anyways. I don't know the difference here. Somebody could tell me. I guess we'll just go standard net. Yeah. All right. So we bought that. And then what I was talking about the other day on transporting is I'm going to have to buy like this right here, right? Like I'm not going to go manually load every single bell with a pallet fork cuz I would die, literally. I would just I'll croak over dead. Um and yeah, I mean this is only 50K. It holds 24 bells up to 125, 180 centimeters. This is 100% where we're gonna go with it. I mean, I should go ahead and buy it, but I'm gonna wait. I might do a couple contracts or yeah, I don't know. But I feel like I feel like we're in a good spot, honestly, to get this challenge done. I have not done like a legit challenge where I haven't been like using, like some mods like the lizard pack, the colossus machinery and stuff like that where you can farm with 25 centimeter spread on everything and it just makes things really easy. So I'm excited to kind of knock this challenge out, get this done. Take a while, but I don't think we're gonna fail this one. I am pretty confident in our success, as the Magic 8 Ball would say. Much more confident in the success of finishing the challenge than I am in editing the videos. That is for sure. Video editing is absolute garbage. So, alright, we got a little baler set up now. That's another thing. Let's check out contracts real quick and see where we're at. What we got going on? Deadwood? No. I swear, if I go do this contract, first of all, we don't have a trailer. And we're going to get the money by taking the wood, that we cut down. It's going to take forever. And I swear there's going to be one tree that's just in the middle of nowhere that we cannot find. And I'm going to lose money doing the contract. I hate the Deadwood contracts because I could never find all the trees. This is what I was talking about with the fertilizing thing. So if we go buy this fertilizer spreader, but it costs $1,900 to buy the fertilizer. So even if you have the equipment, you're only making, if it only takes one pallet, you're only making like I don't know, $300. And on this one, you're losing money if it takes the whole pallet. That stuff is absolutely ridiculous. We can't do any harvesting contracts because we just don't have a harvester right now. And I mean, there's no point in buying one. It would kind of defeat the whole purpose of what we're doing. Sorghum would be great if we had. I think grain harvesting is obviously where we're going to go first. We have some stuff set up already to go into grain farming. I could do a mowing contract. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take this contract because I'll go buy this mower and we'll lose money because I have to go buy the mower. But at the end of the day, uh, no, because I'll go try to bell some stuff up too. I'm pretty sure that if I accept this, which I did, so I think that what we can do is we'll go get our mower now, and what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to go mow, and then before completing the contract, like right before we get down to completing it, we'll go pick up our baler, and I'll try to bell the grass and then sell it. I know we can't bell it up after we finish the contract, but I'm hoping that we can bell it up like before the contract's completely completed, and we can make a little bit of extra money selling more of that. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough money to buy a wrapper to make it silage, which would make us even more money. Um, but we will find out here in a minute. All right, we're gonna get our mower. This is the default mower that I get. We'll grab like this, and then later we'll grab this right here to get. Actually, you know what? What is this? If I buy it right now, it's 43,000. We'll still have enough money to buy our transporter if we do that. Yeah. We'll go ahead and might be we're gonna get a little bit of money back, so we'll go ahead and buy both of these. And all right, we're down to 82K. But we have our full mowing set up now. Now that back mower is 120K, and that's not amazing for the tractor we have. So I think the next upgrade we're going to look for is a medium tractor. I think we need a medium tractor with some more horsepower that can carry everything. Need to find that field. Where's that field? Okay, it's not far from here. I'm not even sure what the best medium tractor is to get. Again, I usually play with the mods, and I'll play with that Fendt Vario tractor, the Forestry Edition, which is just a complete beast of a tractor. It does everything you needed to do and more. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Yeah. So, here we go. We're here. We're going to go ahead and unfold everything. Lower it all down. Don't honk, bro. Wait. You can wait like 5 minutes. First of all, you're a video game car, so there's not even a person in there. I mean, I feel like you're just being really silly, Like, really silly there. Just lower it, start it up, and here we go. Just get to mowing. Mr. Impatient, dude. Oh, wow, dude. I can, like, barely pull this thing. This is not good. This is such a joke. Alright. So, Yeah. Man, I guess because we're going slightly uphill or something, but this is horrible. Alright, you know what? Let's change this up a little bit. What if we do this? Maybe we can move a little faster if we just load that one up. Yep. We're moving faster there. Man, the struggles of this challenge is going to be insane. I know people that play this game are like, I'm probably dumb. Like I don't know I don't know what else to do this early on in the challenge. I'm sure there's like some tips and tricks of machinery and equipment to buy that would be a lot better than what I'm trying to do, but man, this is insane. When we get back down to the bottom of the hill, I'm going to drop off the back mower and hopefully that speeds things up a little bit. This is absolutely crazy. There we go. Alright, moment of truth coming up. We went ahead and knocked off the back of the mower in hopes that going up this is going to be much easier. Yeah, that's not as bad as at all. Looks like we're still gonna have a little problem going up this hill though. Not as much with the mower dropped, but still not as quick as you'd want it to be for how much we have to mow here. Especially this part here. Like, this is ridiculous. I think to counter this, we're going to have to do this a different way. Like, I'm going to come down. I don't know, maybe it won't be too bad. I'm not sure. That part of it is definitely a hassle, though. Oh, man, baling. I don't even know how the hell we're going to bell that up. Because that baler... Oh, no, it's under my horsepower, actually. I was smart and spent the extra money for that one. That's right. Good job, old past me. Thinking ahead, I like it. Knowing we got limitations on the tractor. But yeah, we're going to go in another fast forward mode here and get this contract done. Man, I'm still bummed we can't pick up all this grass, dude. That would have been fantastic. Wait, is it 99%? It's still making us go. I guess we do have to get to 100%. Very well. And there we go. All this grass. Just can't get it. Such a shame. Oh, look at that. That was Katie's yard, too, man. Look at that. Look at Katie taking care of her grass field. Alright, got 8K there. Just go pick up the baler. Head back to our land. All disappointed in everything. I'm glad our field's mostly flat. You know? It's definitely a huge plus. But I think this is pretty much gonna do it for day 1 and day 2. We had the night farming on this video. And we had a lot of day 2. I think we're pretty set up for our first little farm here. Yeah, next time I pick it up, we'll see where we're at, and I'll try to edit this video and make it somewhat better. I don't know how good it's gonna be. Just gotta work on it. But yeah, alright. We will see you on the flip side. Hopefully this video doesn't suck when I edit it. But yeah, so far so good. Farm's coming along good. Everything's looking nice. We have some decent equipment, and we're set up for success still so far. So I'm gonna call day 2 a complete success, and I'll see y'all in the next video.